Welcome to Wargroove. In this episode, we're going to talk about the hostile neutral unit, how to make it and what it is. I've mentioned hostile neutral units in a bunch of my videos, and it's a really cool thing you can add to your custom map or campaign. Let's get right into it. I'm going to make a brand new map. So first of all, what is a neutral unit? A regular neutral unit, no hostile about it. Well, when we want to add a unit to the map in the map creator, we can add units for player 1, we can add units for player 2. There's also this big neutral option that adds these gray units that aren't on anybody's team. I'm gonna go ahead and put a neutral giant next to Mercia and Valder and start the map. As you can see, the neutral units act like they're on Mercia's team. She can walk right through them. And it's the same for Valder, walks right through them, can't attack it, can't really interact with it. Also, the neutral units don't get a turn. Notice after Valder ends his turn, it's Mercia's turn again. So neutral units are sort of on everybody's team, but they don't get a turn. They're pretty much used as just features and with event triggers in the campaign, but you can add them to your map and make it sort of interesting. They can act like walls you can't attack or do a lot of weird things. Most grooves will not interact with neutral units, although there are some that are, and you can see my groove analysis videos for that information. But what's a hostile neutral unit, and how do you get one? There's no option on here for hostile neutral. Well, a hostile neutral unit is like a neutral unit, but the exact opposite. Instead of being on everyone's team, it's on no one's team. Let me create one, show you how to create one, and you'll see what I mean. However, we can't create a hostile neutral unit as things are. We need to go into map properties and change the map type from skirmish to scenario. This gives us access to the event editor. We're going to use the event editor to make a brand new event. Make hostile unit. I'm going to call this make hostile unit and set it to start at the start of the match. Now this is a little bit weird. What we're going to do with this event is I'm going to take the action unit change type. It's found near the bottom of the actions list, unit change type. And we're going to change a very specific unit. Where can I find it? Where can I find it? We're going to change the gate of any player at any location into a giant. Now, why do we want to change a gate at any location into a giant? Well, if you think about it, a gate, which is in the building section, not the unit section, is really a hostile neutral unit. It's gray, it's on nobody's team, everybody can attack it, and it doesn't get a turn. That's right. The gate is in fact a hostile neutral unit, and it's the only one you can really make, even though it's a building, not a unit. So, what does this mean for us? Well, it means that this event will turn the gate into a giant, but it will keep its allegiances, meaning it will stay hostile neutral. Whoa, that didn't quite work. Hold on. Let's go back into the event editor and figure out what happened there. Make hostile neutral, start of the match, good. Change all gate from any player at any location to gate. Whoops. Haha, we've got to click giant. There we go. Okay, take two. Here we go. And as you can see, the gates have turned into giants. But what's different this time is instead of walking through them, we have to walk around them. We can't go through them anymore. Also, we can attack them. They're not on Mercia's team, and they're not on Valder's team either. They're opposed to everybody, and that's a hostile neutral unit. But wait a minute, so you turn all the gates on the map into like giants or something? That doesn't sound very cool. Well, let me show you how to get some more control over it with locations. I'm gonna click this exclamation point looking thing here. That's a location. I'm gonna click down here and add a new location. We'll keep the name location 0, that's fine. And I'm put the location on the gate right in front of Mercia. Now I'm gonna go back into the event editor. And by the way, if you don't understand why I'm doing these things, Chucklefish has a great tutorial on the map maker, and I have other videos that go into greater detail on these features. I'm gonna go into the event editor. Let's edit our make hostile unit event. And instead of change all gate from any player at any location to giant, we're just going to change it on the location 0. Using locations, you can control which gates turn into what and which gates you want to stay the same. This gate at location 0 turned into a giant, whereas this one stayed a gate. You can even make some into Ragna or Valder or a villager, whatever you want. This will let you add really cool hostile neutral units to your maps. That was a little bit complicated. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down below. And as always, welcome to Wargroove. One last thing, special credit to the modder Unicorn for showing me how this works. It's really cool. Unicorn, you're awesome.